Peace. What it do? Aqua Gang. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. You are tuned in for your 10-day forecast from the 11th to the 20th of October. And Aquarius, we are tapping in on the topic of love for those 10 days. I will be using a traditional tarot as well as a single and relationship oracle to break down your message. So without further ado, Aqua, let's get up into your message. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's see what's going on with my Aqua collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates to love from the 11th to the 20th of October. What does my Aqua collective need to know? What's going on? If this is your first time watching, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I hope all is well with you guys. I will be pulling 5 from the tarot deck and 5 from the oracle. All right, Spirit, let's see what's up with my Aquarius. What do they need to know as it relates to love? From the 11th to the 20th. Of October. I don't do cards that fall on the floor. But there are your 5 from the tarot. Aquarius. All right, let's see what we have coming out of the oracle for my Aqua Gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you didn't know, I am a fellow Aquarius. So we're going to see what's going on with us as it relates to love, Aquarius. From the 11th to the 20th. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates to love. What does my Aqua collective need to know? Wait. One more card, please, Spirit. All right, Aqua, let's get up into it. So, for your message, Aquarius, from the tarot, you got the Page of Wands. You got Temperance in reverse. You got the Page of Coins. You got the 7 of Coins. The 3 of Swords. You got Cupid's arrow from the oracle. Talking. Heartbroken, the Chaser, and Picture. All right, so I am speaking to an Aquarius collective as it relates to love, where you're seeking something. You want something very specific, and I'm really getting the image of someone who is trying to not skip steps, but they're going out of order with something, like putting a cart before the horse type of energy, and you're having to reverse and go back and do something over because you didn't do it right the first time. And it could be, or I'm definitely picking up on you doing it this way because you are trying to circumvent or get around something that happened to you in the past. So if someone cheated on you or did something real nasty, or you did something and now you get a second chance at this relationship or another relationship that you're very excited about, you're trying to deploy a cheat code as it relates to your heart. You might be feeling like, you know what, if I only give this person this much, I'll be safe. So I'm gonna do it that way, and I'm gonna circumvent getting my heart broken, and voila, I've figured it out, I'm safe. But it don't work like that. Love doesn't work like that. This is so Aquarian for us to try to intellectualize, if you will. And if you're an Aquarius, you know what I mean by this. Love, compartmentalize it in a nice little box that says that makes sense, so I can get in that box or get in that space because it makes sense to me. I have all the answers, I understand, I know what's going on, I'm good. So I can operate in this area. But Spirit is saying no. Love is way more expansive than that. It's way more expansive than this little space and this little box. And you going to have to get up out of that space and that box, Aquarius, if you really want to genuinely feel what love is. You're going to have to let go of past hurts because you stuck yourself in this box to keep yourself safe because you've been hurt before. We all have, in some form, fashion, or shape. That's life. You cannot escape being hurt in the heart. People are going to hurt you. That's just the nature of people. It happens. You cannot escape it. And I'm speaking to an Aqua collective who feels as though they had the cheat code on that, right? They took their heart and put it in this little safety deposit box, locked it up, put it on the shelf, and went about their business and said, okay, my heart is over in this security box and I'm straight. My physical person is over here. You know what I mean? My mind and my body there. My money might even be there. But my heart, I can't let that get nowhere near in the mix because somebody might stab it. They gonna stab it with all these swords. No, I'm not going to do that. So fear is causing this Aqua collective to close themselves off from the potential of having a very expansive love. And I think they realize it. They're looking at the past and recognizing that those traumas have caused them to try to control love in such a way that they realize they can't. Because no matter how much they think that their heart is secure in that safety deposit box, somebody can rob the bank, blow it up, and get it out, right? Like, yeah, this is a lesson that my Aquarius collective, as it relates to love, you're really, really slowing down, taking your time, and realizing what you've been through has developed you into the person that you are. But I am going to warn against staying in that past situation, Aqua. Like, I'm really picking up on an Aquarius collective who is dwelling on the past situations and staying so stuck in the past to some degree, that they think that they're not, they think that they're behaving as if they're not stuck there, but secretly their heart is still stuck there because you've locked it away. You locked it away for safekeeping, thinking that that was the fix or the healing of what was done. You didn't learn, if the heart is not available for accessibility, if your heart is not able to be accessed, then you are not really trusting enough to say that you did learn and heal from the past heartbreak and issue, right? So it's okay. And I'm this temperance card being in reverse is telling me that you seem a little off kilter, if you will, out of your depth. Yeah, Aquarius. Because now that you have this newfound realization that you just can't lock your heart away because it's been stabbed a few times, you do have a heart still. You know what I mean? Like, it's still there. You can't think that because it's been stabbed that it ain't still beating. It's still there. You still have a heart. And you're learning to allow or determine who you should allow access to your heart much better in this stage of your life. It's like I'm picking up on an Aquarius who is almost like childlike when it comes to love. They're learning about love and how to love all over again. Not because they never had it or they don't know what it is. It's just that their heart have been in that safety deposit box for so long that it needs to be reacclimated to now what life outside of that security wall is, right? So I know you're excited, Aquarius, and you're almost anxious now to put into practice what you've learned. But still, take your time. Deal with the traumas of the past situations truly and honestly. Don't just say that you're over it. You can't just say it over and over and over again until it's true. Like, you have to live it, Aquarius. And again, I've already admitted I'm also Aquarius, so I understand this. I understand the process, the slowing down, the having to go backwards and look at some of your actions and behaviors and words and see, has it been worth it, right? And just because you've been heartbroken doesn't mean you get to lock away your heart and just talk yourself into believing that you're healed. It doesn't work like that. You don't just say it over and over again and it's true. No, there has to be some evidence in your life of the change, right? Or you'll always be chasing and running from yourself. And we know how that go. You can't escape yourself. No, thinking, oh, I'm a new and improved. No. You're not the new and improved nothing. You're the same person, just now with some hurts that you need to examine and heal and get rid of, release lack, limitation, release frustration around what was done to you. Don't let this temperance in reverse become you being bitter and blaming other people for what they did to you, Aquarius. No. We don't blame anyone else. We self-reflect, we move forward, and we don't continue to or bleed on someone that didn't stab us or hurt us, right? Because there's you stay a little bit in the past, reviewing the past. You might be holding on to pictures of an ex that you need to get rid of. Go and clear that camera roll out. Get rid of some of them old people. Stop dwelling on them old people. And I know you probably like, I ain't dwelling, I ain't thinking about them. Just because you ain't actively scrolling through the camera roll right now, if them pictures is there and that relationship is more than 2 years done and over with, why them pictures still there? If I ask you about your ex and you can recount situations with them that were hurtful like they were yesterday, and you can still feel the feelings that it made you feel way back then in this moment today, that is signs that you have not healed from the pain as much as you may have thought. You can't do the cheat code with your heart, Aquarius. We will come up with another way. We gonna be like, oh, you said we gotta do it that way? Watch this. I got a different way that I can do it, because we are just so creative when it comes to being rebellious and going against the grain. Like, we know how to do something opposite of the masses. We know how to do opposite of what might even be correct. Oh, you say that's correct? Let me see if I can, what's the word? Debunk that. Like, we love to debunk that. No. You are heartbroken still to some degree, Aquarius, and it's okay. Take your time, heal, sit with yourself. You don't have to be in a relationship to validate who you are, right? I ain't trying to trigger nobody. If it don't apply, let it fly. If this ain't your message, click off. Go ahead to the next one. But yeah, I'm really picking up on an Aquarius who is a bit out of balance and trying to pretend as if they're more, or they're further along in their healing than they actually are. They're ignoring what happened. I'm gonna just turn my back on that Three of Swords. You see him, I'm gonna just stare at my money, look at my money, turn my back to the betrayal. I'll bury my head in the sand to what was done. No, my heart, I'm not bothered by that. I don't care. I don't care that this person is cheating on me. They come home to me every night. Like, I'm really picking up on an Aquarius that is like, I don't care. I don't care. But deep down, I think you do. I think you do, Aquarius. I think it is throwing you out of balance that this betrayal has happened and you might be trying to save face for the masses. I don't judge. I ain't judging. I'm just telling you what I see. I do pick up a sense of heartache, pain that is being hidden, and someone trying to save face and act like, I don't care that that person did that. I don't care that they had a side piece. They pay all my bills, everything. Ha ha ha. I don't care. Someone is promoting like, oh, I don't care. I'm getting what I want out of the deal. This is a more transactional situation is what I'm picking up on. You're trying to sell it as if your heart isn't in it and it's just a business arrangement and you're being properly taken care of and you're winning as it relates to how it appears on the surface. But in your heart of hearts, you care. It's bothering you and it hurts you. Yeah. You don't want to admit it though. It might be a bit embarrassing. I understand. It's easier to just make it seem like you're heartless to someone who is doing heartless things to you. So, Cupid's arrow says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So you need to have faith that a true love, a real love, not a transactional business style partnership that is fronting as a relationship is not really love. Talking, interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, email, texting more. Heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. Now, this codependency and fear of abandonment could be at the source of why you are wanting to save face and act like it don't bother you, because subconsciously you have an abandonment issue going on inside of you that is going unchecked, or someone does. Picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So we're going to clarify temperance in reverse in this 3 of Swords for my Aqua Collective. And then that will be your message, Aquarius. All right, let's see. As it relates to temperance in reverse, what is going on with this temperance card in reverse for my Aquarius collective, sun, moon, rising, and Venus as it relates to love? If you could, please, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. I would love to hear from you guys. Drop a comment, share, and subscribe. But let's see what's going on with temperance in reverse for my Aquarius collective, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Why is temperance here in reverse? So temperance in reverse was clarified by the Star, 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So, first of all, the Star is major arcana for Aquarius. The 7 of Swords is the Aquarius card. And then Ace of Cups is new love. So temperance being in reverse clarified by these cards is telling me you are fronting, Aquarius. You are hiding, you are pretending, acting as if, you know, like I said, I don't care. With this 7 of Swords, I'm the winner. I'm over here game playing it. I'm getting away with murder because, you know, maybe this person thinks they are the one winning when I'm really over here winning because, like I said, how you're looking at it is all your bills are paid for. This person does all the cooking and cleaning, everything, all of your material and physical needs are being met. So you could care less about what somebody else is doing over there with so-and-so. You don't care. At least that's how you trying to sell it and sing it. Because this is big aqua energy with this star, because you might be looking like I'm the star. I'm the one that would be the loss. You know what I mean? If he fumble or she fumble me. And then this Ace of Cups being here is like, no, your heart is overflowing with love for this person. And again, in your heart of hearts, you would prefer it were not like that. Nobody wants to be played and cheated on. But I'm picking up on an Aquarius who is, with this 7 of Swords, they are showing up on the surface unbothered, don't care, but they do care. And they might be plotting an exit secretly, silently, very strategically, because not for nothing, and I don't want to be telling on nobody, but of all the signs, Aquarius are sneaky. Them are some sneaky people. They don't want you to know something, you will not know it. So if there is some gameplay going on with somebody trying to hide how they really feel, what's going on underneath the collar, as far as they temper or about to lose their temper, they doing a good job at concealing this imbalance that's going on. Something's out of balance, out of kilter, off kilter, and someone's hiding. Someone's showing up during the day unbothered. I don't care. I'm chilling. I'm good. Why you ask me that? But deep down, they boat is rock. They upside down with it. But let's see why this Three of Swords is here for my Aqua collective. As it relates to love, why is this Three of Swords here? Oh yeah, so the Three of Swords was clarified by the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Cups. So this is, again, this Three of Cups in reverse is gossip, talking. Like, did you hear what happened to Aquarius and so? You know, they stepped out on them and they had a baby. Like, they got all your business in the streets, and you don't want that. You are very concerned about your reputation of your relationships being tattered, torn, and seen as something that is not a beautiful thing. You just don't want people in your business like that. You don't want people knowing that your relationship status is not as solid as you may want people to believe. Like, this is an Aquarius, again, this is an Aquarius collective. I'm not trying to trigger nobody, offend nobody. If it don't apply, let it fly. But this is an Aquarius collective where online, on paper, whoever they are paired with, that relationship is seen as the relationship that everybody wants to be in. Everybody is kind of waiting to see for something to happen to this relationship, because y'all just too perfect. Y'all too perfect. Too in love. Everything is so great, right? Nah. No, it's not. No, it's not. And because of that, you might feel a type of way, because you feeling like somebody got you out here looking crazy, or you have to step out on faith or by yourself and say something out loud that you don't want to admit and be honest with yourself about, Aquarius. You don't want to have to say this thing out loud. Like, it could be, me and so are over. You don't want to have to go online and change your relationship status from married to single. Like, you're very concerned about how this is going to appear outside of your four walls at home. You're concerned about what other people are going to say. And it is driving the decision making on your behalf. You could be deciding to stay with somebody because of how it will appear to the masses if y'all break up. And you're choosing to remain uncomfortable or unhappy because of concerns about people chitter-chattering. Listen, people gonna talk, and I know you know this. People gonna talk, Aquarius. Let them talk, right? It creates a sense of freedom when you step into your truth and you own it and you say, you know what, fuck this. I don't like the way this feel. I don't like this relationship. I've outgrown it. Whatever the situation is, own it. Stand up in it and let that be the beginning of your liberation. Right? It is a beautiful thing, Aquarius. So that is your message. I hope it helps. Until next time, peace.